Welcome to Marbling, episode 3, the podcast that helps you improve every day and learn something different and think a little different too. Today we're going to be talking about how to actually move forward with your life without going through school. There are some statistics that I saw have been coming out where the college, post-secondary attendance rates have been dropping quite a bit year over year, with the most drastic drop being in 2022. And I think this is going to be an ongoing trend moving forward. I think universities and colleges are going to have to pick up the pace and definitely have to reduce their costs of entry, because information right now is becoming commoditized, right? You can Google almost anything, get the answers to a lot of other things. But the one thing that school really does teach you, that I feel like should be actually even more focused on is actually how to think. So how to process information, how to be resourceful and get information, and how to build teams to accomplish hard tasks. I know lots of engineering programs that actually go through it that way. But for a lot of the people who are not going or starting to not go to college or university right out of high school, there's a lot of room for them to make mistakes and it's going to be a little tough, especially at the beginning, to get to where you want to be. Right? There's a lot more people moving up the entrepreneurship route, working for themselves, gig work. There's a lot of options out there, right? And here's what I've learned and what I've seen that I think could help a lot of people who are actually not planning to go to university or college, who aren't planning to be specialized in a profession, like how doctors, lawyers, engineers, you're going to need a degree for that. But other than that, if you focus on entrepreneurship and you focus on making money in other ways, you won't need a degree for a lot of other areas of your life. One of the prominent ones is actually for big tech, anything to do with coding, nothing robotics like, although you can still, make your own experiences and make your own projects, and you can still get hired that way too, right? It's all about experience nowadays and a lot less of what your diploma actually shows for you. So if you're planning to go into the IT route, you're going to have a really easy time finding a job, right? Without any degree, as long as you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing, and you have experiences to back it up. And you can build web applications and any web services, right, for really, really low sums of money, like at less than $100 a month, easily. And that's definitely going to help you move forward a lot in your life. If you don't plan to go into the IT route, you plan on actually work in the corporate world. Another sector that I feel to be really great is also is actually going to be banking, because banking actually has really low cost of entry, at least in Canada and some parts of the United States. I know investment banking is where you make a lot of crazy money and you need to go to some top schools for that. But to make at least 50, 60, 70, even 80,000 a year at a bank is really not uncommon for people with no degrees, right? Even if you were to go into some kind of credit risk or credit lending, they'll actually teach you quite a bit. They'll actually teach you in-house, and sometimes even pay for certifications that you need to be able to lend out that type of money or into that type of sector too. So it's actually a really beneficial area too. They give you stock options, they give you bonuses. They really, I've noticed banks really care about you. They have such good benefits too, because they really just make a lot of money. So, and if you want to learn a lot about finances and investing, it is such a solid place to go learn. And it will open so many doors for you. It will open your eyes to how the world works, how the investment market works, how to actually invest, and how the money really flows throughout society too. So I think that's super valuable, and I really would suggest a lot of people use it. And that's everything for this episode. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can message us. And otherwise, take care. Have a nice rest of your day.